Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to A&M Moto Toys here at Meeker Extreme channel. As you know, I use this channel to promote A&M Moto Toys because, well, I have a following here. To create a whole new channel on YouTube nowadays is just way too difficult. Unless you're some big name, and even then, when you have millions of subscribers and they create a separate channel, you see they might have a couple 100,000 people following on the new channel. It just doesn't work well. So keep with what works. So let's do a little store update. We got 35% off right now, an ad running for Troy Lee Designs. Anything Troy Lee, 35% off. You can also order the stuff and we'll mail it to you. So we can do that too. This bike right here, slightly used. We have it listed for $3,500, Raw Mantis. We have a guy that might be buying it, but he hasn't come in yet, so you know how that is. People say they're going to buy something. It's whoever gets here first in this world. Unless you say I'm coming down and I'll be there in 2 hours, then I'll hold something for you. But otherwise, you know, if you say, well, I'm not coming today and I got to transfer money and this and that, well, you know, somebody else walks in here with money, hey, we're going to sell it. But yeah, we have a few more bikes. We got the cross trainer taken apart, fitting the P-Tech guards, which is a little bit more of a pain in the butt than we realized. Had to cut the one bracket off the radiator, and we really need to cut those two off, which means we really need to take that radiator off to do that. So that's just turned into a bigger project than what we realized. And yeah, we just got to get that done, and cold weather outside, and we've been busy with other things. We just haven't gone back to this. But yeah, we would like to get that guard on. It is very thick aluminum. It is, it's not going to bend. Once they're on, those are staying on. When we sell this bike eventually, because we will, everything does turn over, that guard will be on that bike. I'm not one to take off guards and take off things because that's just a pain in the ass. That's a pain in the ass. Even if we bought a new cross trainer, we would just buy new guards because I don't know. I've just never been one to remove parts off bike and just to put it on another bike. I sell the bike as is. And I have my Beta 300RR racing here, and to reinforce that, like when I go to sell this bike, it will have what is on it. Some people will like take things off and put it back to stock and this and that. You know, I just sell it like it is. I got my use out of it, and it goes on to the next person. Now, if they want to take it off and sell it instead of, you know, and make 20 bucks on selling maybe that piece, or they don't want the skid plate, they sell that for like 50 bucks, so be it, so be it. I'll let them go through the hassle. My time is more valuable than that. That's why I keep my bikes for a while and I get my use out of them, because I don't feel bad, you know. I got my use. I probably have 5,000 miles on this bike. The dash stopped working at 2,400 miles. So I have a ton of miles on this bike already. It's a 2021. I plan to keep it probably another 4 years, and then I'll buy another bike. That's just how I roll. There's people that are always chasing the perfect bike and the newest technology, and I just don't understand that mentality. I mean, learn the bike you have and you will get better at riding that bike. You change bikes all the time, you're not going to be as good as you could be. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it's like, you know, when I first got the Beta over the gas, you know, I didn't like it as much because I didn't have the seat time. Now I'm starting to actually like it with all these miles. It just is what it is, you know. I think people turn over bikes too often and they don't get used to the bike. They're always chasing that new bike. They want to have that new bike, maybe for looks, for bragging rights. It's definitely not for skill, because you know, I'm hanging around normal people. These aren't pro riders. They might think they are in their mind, but they're not. You know, we're not pro riders. So we don't need the newest and latest and greatest for that extra second maybe to get on a time or something. We don't need that. So a little update on the building here. I finally put one coat of paint over. I decided I'm gonna leave this mess that happened from the can of texture because it's a talking point. To me, it's just funny that the button got stuck on and it was just oozing out, oozing down my hand. And I'm trying to spray this. I knew it was too lumpy, but I had a can of texture. And yeah, it turned out chunky. Yeah, on an angle like that, you can tell. But yeah, I got one coat of paint over that. Need to do another, probably do that here in a little bit. Get that done. I need to paint this wall. I do believe we still have the lighter color. I had a touch up here, which I had just the normal non-fancy can of texture, and it worked just fine. It doesn't get stuck on. You press the button and it shoots out evenly. You know, I got a little goopy there, but for the most part, it's pretty good. We'll paint that up. Originally, I didn't paint that because I was thinking we'd take it out, but we got burned out taking out walls. Just, it's a lot of work. And we were just like, you know, let's just leave it. If we need to take it out down the road, we have extra carpet pieces. We could take it out down the road. You know, if it is that big of a deal. For now, we'll just leave it there. It's kind of like having this little one there. Like, we just left that there. Same really reason. And yeah. So I did bring in an old TV, although I think I'll just buy a couple new TVs. I'm going to see how the next few months are, but we'll get probably, I kind of want to do a big TV here, so maybe like a 65-inch. You know, nothing special. Just go to Costco, pick out a nice 4K, probably Samsung 65-inch here, and then do maybe a 55 on the other side of the wall for the other space. And get those hooked up. Aaron has a sofa to bring in here, a little sofa, love seat or something. So bring that in and we'll just have a cool place to relax. Maybe we'll put some game consoles and whatnot, and you can come in here and play some games. Some retro games. Be kind of fun. On the windows, I think I'm going to get more of the wire shelving mesh and cut it and put it in there. That will also act as security because you won't be getting through that easy. You'd be making a lot of noise. The alarms would be going off, and yeah. So we'll probably do that, and then I can do shelving because those wire things, you can do shelving like we have out here, but not wire shelving. You can do solid shelving also with that type of grid wall. So we'll do that there. A couple shelves. We could put product there. Probably product overflow more or less. You know, like we have, I don't know, oil or something, or maybe I'll just build in some shelves so it can hold more weight, and yeah, we can just put things there. Just another place to put storage. We do need another cabinet above our workbench there along the top. That way we can store away a lot of our open containers and what have you, organize a little bit better. And yeah, pretty much it. You see all the R's there. We did sell the QuietKat Ibex. We still have the Rubicon. Rubicon has this little noise, so we need to get that sorted. And then really pump selling this one. Actually, if we end up keeping this one, I like this one. So if we end up keeping a bike, then I'll probably just keep this one. And maybe I'll see how finances go, you know, just transfer some money over to A&M Moto Toys here and just buy that bike. And still have it here to rent out or something, you know. I don't know, or just not worry about renting out, because renting these out, as we found, just there's too much to break. People want to do these hard trails. It's just too much to break on these type of bikes. They're not really suited for hunting, although they're advertised for hunters. They just really don't work for that. If you need a raw battery, we do have a 72-volt brand new battery and charger. I made sure it works, cell balanced, and we already sold 2 of them to our current customer. We're seeing if any of the other customers that bought. Yeah, that's on the list to sell. Gonna probably need to reorder some trail snacks at some point here in the next couple months. Getting pretty low. The Kate's bars, the honey stingers, you know, the peanuts. I'm gonna lower the price on the peanuts. We're gonna go ahead and probably do those for like $2.50 a bag, I think, and just cycle through these ones. They're still good, but you know, cycle through them, you get a good price, and then we'll order new ones. We've expanded the pet food, I think I've talked about before. So we got, well, technically we do 4 cans because we do a from chicken one, and this is the beef. And then we do the beef in this one, and then the chicken. And we keep adding new things. The newest is the filled bones. Got those. My dog thought it was like crack. Probably need to get more puffs, it looks like. No one we know has small dogs, so we accidentally got these early on. I've given a few away. When I see somebody with a dog out here and they're looking in the windows, I'll just go out and give them a treat. You know, it's kind of like, hey, you know, think about us. Hey, we have pet food here. We can order pet food. We're having more people buy pet food, so that's growing. I think that can do really good here in Monument, kind of a separate thing. That's pretty much the update. I might have more exciting news about investing in another business, but I got to hold off on that until we find more details. And of course, I don't want to talk about it and who they are and what it might be until the time. But the wife and I are thinking, and with Aaron and his girlfriend Jacqueline, thinking about buying a business that's established. So that would be exciting news, and that would be something else to bring you along on that journey. So y'all take care, stay well, stay safe, my friends. Bye. Oh, look at the doggy. Hey, doggy. Everyone likes doggies in videos. Yeah, yeah, even if they're gimpy. That asshole.
You're going to hell.
I probably am. Take care, guys.